Nothing worth advertising. G'day Mike, how are you buddy? Let me look over. Yep, it was a good guess. Maybe not Christmas. How's your day been, mate? You just got home from work, have you? Actually, what are we? Half an hour. How far away is this? There or thereabouts. Depending on the speed limits, obviously. Oh, hang on. Is Nevada like California where the limit's 55? We'll be going through California to get to Nevada, won't we? There we go, base station. And plain Dean Light 2. Do you mean dead light?
Finding new route.
Oh, a lot of back roads. Yeah, I can sneak in there for sure. Dying Light, yeah, I mean Dying Light. No, not my type of game, mate. I've played the first one. In fact, I might have the second one, but definitely not my game. I know I got one of them, I can't remember which one. I prefer those games in first person. I'm not a big third person. Games, unless it's Grand Theft Auto that I can deal with. Certain games, like, yeah, there are certain games I can handle that with, but they gotta have this, oh, it's hard to explain. Well then, if everyone's going to be streaming, there's no point in me doing it, because everyone will be watching everyone else, people that are well known and stuff. In fact, the theory for a small streamer like me, when that comes out, I'm better off not streaming it, because I'm more likely to get people who don't want to watch the game and everything else looking for someone to watch. And if everyone else is doing that and they don't want to watch it, Well, it's a slight opportunity to possibly grow my community. Actually, hang on, is Dead by Daylight the... Whoa, hello. Oh, well, since I'm undertaking it, I might as well carry on. Remind me what that one is. I might be getting that wrong. Dead by Daylight. Oh, hang on. Dead by Daylight, is that... That's the one that's multiplayer, right? And you've got to survive. One person's got to hunt everyone else, and you've got to survive until the dawn without being killed. Because in that case, I haven't played it, I've seen it, I've actually got it because it was free on Epic, the first one. I wouldn't mind playing it, but same thing though, as far as the streaming thing goes. It'd be rather pointless for me. And that's the way I look at it. I mean, if I was doing... Oh, really? Excellent. Right. Can I fit in there? Don't slow down. I need to sneak in there. Yeah, if I was like doing Let's Plays on YouTube for Farming Sim,
Stay right.
One thing I wouldn't be
right.
doing right now is a Let's Play on the new Oxygen Davids thing, because every man and his dog is doing
Turn
that.
right.
And when everyone's doing it, it doesn't take long for people to get sick of it and not want to see it. Oh, how's that feel? Oh, we filled up, didn't we? Because we filled up at the base. Oh, what's that? There we go, Causey. That might be a sign. Things to come. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that, mate. Don't think you have to worry about that at all. When I say I think, I mean I know. You don't have to worry about that. %99 don't have to worry about it. There is a small 1% maybe. Oh, it's down to 55. This area looks familiar. I think it's one that I've done quite a bit. In me other saves. What plane? No, I was actually... I don't know how much of that clip got everything, but because I haven't seen it yet, I want to go and watch it, because basically what I was doing was I was having a sip of my coffee mic, so I wasn't actually looking at the screen, and I could just see something in the corner of my eye, and because of the colour of it being white, I just assumed that was a plane until I looked up at the last second and saw what I thought was a truck landing on the ground and disappearing. Yeah, I was. Coffee. Like I said, I literally just saw it at the last second before it vanished when I looked up. So, because I saw something like a trailer, my first thought went to a truck, because I didn't think of anything else it could be. Oh, it's pretty strong coffee I got, mate. There's a lot of twists and turns in this stream tonight. Just happened to be on the road. Mind you, this is slowing down, or making the ETA time probably go up quite a bit. What are we looking at now? 9 hours. And there's most likely going to be a sleep involved before we do the last hour. Brought on. Time to get out of the 18th century. Yeah, your customers doing a joke that's been in pretty much every single sitcom and comedy movie that's ever been made. Yeah, it's in between the 17th and the 19th century. He knows no better than. Oh yeah, I had well, I looked at, but to be honest, I've forgotten about it. I did see your DM and that, and I was going to have a look at it, but I went to do my usual routine straight after the stream, but I got preoccupied because even though I was going to change the setting in OBS, because OBS, when I reload it, it likes to, I go with the optimize option. and for some reason it thinks 720p is a good optimization, even though I can do 4K easy enough. So I actually streamed yesterday because thanks to OBS and me forgetting more as well, because I knew that I had to change it, but I forgot to do it. So I ended up streaming in 720p instead of 1080p, which in turn caused a bit of a problem with my edit, and it's the reason why yesterday's stream ain't going up onto YouTube, because it'd be almost like the size of a thumbnail. The actual footage where the intro and the outro cards will be proper sized, because they were recorded in 1080.
Turn left.
So yeah, it was about an hour and a half to 2 hours after the stream ended before I even got to start to make my dinner, because I'm trying to sort that out before I realised the reason why, which was out of pure luck that I've found out that was the reason why. So by that time and having dinner and everything else, I'd totally forgotten about it, but I did want to have a look at it. So since you reminded me, I will hopefully at the end of the stream, along with the getting the Montana expansion, have a quick look at it, see what it is like. But it'll be one of those things that just won't be able to afford to get it unless I think I really want it, and then yeah, because unfortunately at the moment, not only is our cost for shopping gone up, all the groceries and that have gone up by quite a bit. I'm starting to have my internet and my mobile phone bill go up, which I just was notified about. So the availability of money is dropping rapidly for things like that, which is a real shame. But that's life. This is nice around here, like this.
Get ready to turn right.
I mean, the only thing is, it's going to help me, maybe put me back on an even pigging, is that you guys probably remember I had an issue with my power bill being horrific. Basically, it was getting what I was getting charged per week is the same now that the issue has been fixed. I'm paying per month. That's how much of a huge, oh hang on, get into 7th gear, how much of a huge difference it was in the power situation. So in the last 2 months I was in quite a bit of debt to the power company, and now with the last bill, what I was left had to pay completely, with including the previous month's charges, will be paid with 1 week's payment. So I've got another 3 weeks payment to get me back into credit, and then hopefully they will look at that and adjust my weekly payments, and I'll be back down again. Hopefully they'll cut it in half, because I've doubled over that period, more than doubled actually, so maybe even more so, because that issue had been happening for a while. Not as bad as it was. It used to get really bad, but which I'd get someone in to fix it, but it was always leaking ever since I moved in. The first month I moved in here, the hot water cylinder itself went, and cost me a packet in power, because the thermostat broke, so it was constantly heating up the water and wasn't stopping, it was boiling it, and yeah, for some reason it was sort of doing the same sort of thing but not caused by the same thing. So yeah, so since they've sort of fixed it and doing the same thing they always do to fix it when it happened, but this time they got someone different in and it hasn't started back up again, and it's not leaking at all. Where once they fixed it, it would be leaking a little bit. So yeah, should have. Doesn't work like that here. You can ask, they can say no. Pay the power bill if that's what you're talking about. Obviously they've got to fix it. That they've got to do. But reimburse me for the power bill because of a broken thing on the property. No, they don't. But anyway, so hopefully it gets down to a point where I'll pay even less than I did originally before that sort of happened, because it's been an ongoing problem which I didn't know about, which was either slight or a lot. And over time, obviously when it was only slowly leaking. Over time that would have cost a little bit more, maybe $5 more, but every bit counts. Ooh, I'm going a bit too quick. So we'll see, we'll see. I mean, since this pandemic's happened, prices have gone up and the government has increased our payments because of the increase of cost of living once, and everything's gone up more. It's a lot more of an increase that's going lately, and mainly because this new variant which has hit our shores, but it's hit Australia quite bad, and a lot of people that work at the warehouses and that are stuck at home, and our shelves are actually quite bare. It's amazing how much stuff, which I thought a lot of it, the stuff that are not on our shelves at the moment, was made in this country. But yeah, quite a bit we obviously get from Australia, because there's a lot of empty shelves in the supermarkets at the moment because of that reason, because a lot of people in Australia can't go to work at their warehouses and stuff because they've all been hit by this new variant. Should be interesting if it makes its way down here for me.
Turn right.
And yeah, I've already got my mother is going up to Auckland where it is at the moment, so she might come back and bring it down for us, bring us back a present, because they were already well prepared, and the government's already told us to prepare for thousands of cases a day, which is well more than we've ever had since this whole thing started. But anyway, let's get on to happier things.
Go straight. Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Right, how much time? Because I've got 5 minutes left to 6 hours. Which is interesting, actually. I thought we would have had like about 3 hours to go by the time I got here. Yeah, well, there's always people with conspiracy and stuff. It's ridiculous. I mean, you can't hide those numbers because people will be able to verify it because of such high numbers. If there were such high numbers and everyone going, no, 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 then eventually people will talk and go, well, we don't know that, but a lot of people know people that have been affected by it, so. But, you know, maybe they might inflate them for that reason, which is not a bad reason, actually. Because then it makes people extra prepared, which there's nothing wrong with being over-prepared, is there? Overly cautious in times like these. So. Anyway. Go 60, come on. Yeah, exactly. Better safe than sorry, mate. Oh, no, 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 no. It's not the speed I want. Cruise control. I want 62. I thought I had it set to 62. Come on, let's get a move on. Speed up. 65. Come on. Well, for you in front, anyway. Not me. Oh yeah. I mean, look, it is what it is. Right. Whether they tell you what's true or not, what is. And nothing change, no words in that will change that, and the outcome will be the outcome. So, you know, all you can do is do the best you can and hope everyone else is doing the best they can and get through it. I mean, like I said originally, the best way of dealing with this whole thing when it first came out is everyone just stayed home, made the sacrifice. Yes, you're going to lose money and everything else like that, but at the end of the day, it would have sorted this problem out and everyone would have been back to normal instead of having this life we've got now, which could go on for years and years and years now. But people didn't want to do that. People don't want to make sacrifices anymore, and there's a reason why people... Sacrifice was the one thing that was an important thing to do as an adult, and it's part of being an adult, but no longer anymore. There's a good reason for it. It benefit everyone, but everyone's too worried about themselves and everyone else, it seems, and getting more like that every day. We've got a Mexican standoff there. You could do. I can tell you what, mate. You want to, but I guarantee you right now, I won't survive COVID. I get it. I can guarantee you that. I'll be very, very amazed if I do. No, mate. No idea. Admittedly, it hasn't been that bad of late. Oh, seemed to clear up a bit. Oh, really? Okay, so we have a run of them now. We had missed 3, and now we've got 2. Where is it? Where is it? Don't tell me it's off there and it's going to tell me. Well, that's a silly place to have it. Right, watch me drive past. And then them saying, oh, here's a fine for missing it, even though I'm planning to turn left here. Mind you, there was a sign saying it's here, so...
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
You can do whatever you like, buddy. I'm heading over here to the way station.
Rerouting. Get ready to turn left.
Okay, I was really expecting a fine like last time, which was worse than this actually.
Turn left. Okay, let's find a new route.
It's not the wrong way, it's the right way. It's the way I want to go.
Recomputing. Rerouting.
It is the
Finding
wrong
new
way.
route.
No wonder it didn't give me a fine. Oh, stuff 'em.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Eventually I'll end up on the right way.
Finding new route.
Look,
Okay, let's find a new route.
no, we're fine. Don't worry
Reroute.
about it. GPS, it's all under control. I know exactly what I'm
Turn
doing
left.
right. I know exactly what I ain't doing wrong either, which is nothing at the moment. Because I'm back on the road. 65 mile an hour, go, floor it, get out of the way. Try that on me, sunshine, not when I'm in this focused mood. This determination. Yeah, you're not the only one that's amazed about that. I was sitting there waiting for it. I seriously was. Watch when I get to 65, the blooming thing will go back down to 60. Four hours. So about a quarter past now. Oh, that's the other question. What are we on? Oh, I'm missing money. We're up to $92,000. So we are going to be able to upgrade the other garage. After all that. So we've made a ton of money today. A ton of money. I mean, considering we literally started off, I mean, we were supposed to start off with $7,000 less than ATS started off with yesterday, but of course I filled up with fuel before I went live, so it ended up being $9,000 behind. And then we paid off the $82,000 that was left on the loan compared to the $21,000 we paid off yesterday on ETS, so we paid an extra $60,000 odd in loans. So we're loan free, debt free from the bank now, which brought us down to, what was it, $7,000, something like that.